years in the high-tech industry. I work for Adobe, and I'm a senior leader there for the Photoshop team. Yeah, so, my industry, I do a lot of computer work. I'm always hunching over, a laptop or MacBook, and definitely have a lot of pain in the shoulders and the neck. I had been struggling with a shoulder injury. I don't know if it was injury, just a pain in my shoulder, shoulder area, and it had gotten so bad. I had pain pills from the doctors, that give you just pain pills. They didn't really help me. I'd gone to therapy for like 6 months. I did little chiropractic. I did all kinds of things, and I was at work, and it was so bad that I actually had ice packs on my shoulder at work while I was holding meetings in my office. And it was so bad. So I had been told that a person that works for me, who is a long time, been coming to this office for many years, and she kept telling me to go to acupuncture. And I kept saying, oh, I did that in the past, and it didn't seem to work for me. And, I kind of thought it wasn't real, it wasn't going to help me, because I had a serious problem, so I didn't think it was going to help me. So, so I didn't go. And finally one day, it was so much pain that I just couldn't even hold my head up. It was so much pain. I couldn't work, and I was going to go home early. And this friend of mine, she came to me and said, you have to go to the acupuncture. You have to go. So I said, okay. I was so much pain, I didn't care. So I called up. She took me right away. I came from work directly here. I sat in the office, and I told her she could just see it. I was like, oh, I couldn't even move. And while I'm talking to her, she says, let me help you with that. And she put in something in the back of, a couple needles in the back of my head, and it didn't even touch my shoulder, and sat down and kept talking to me. And in a few minutes I went, hey, my shoulder, it went away, and it's never returned. It just got better. It was the most amazing thing I've ever experienced. And then she said she hadn't even started treating me yet. I was totally shocked. And then she explained to me about posture in a way that I understood it and incorporated it, and then finished the treatment. I went home, and I never had a problem with my shoulder again. Yeah, I definitely want to share that not only did I came from my shoulder, but after coming here and meeting a doctor, I started to realize that I knew nothing about Chinese medicine or acupuncture in general, and that the acupuncture I had received in the past was not the same. I don't know that it was actually acupuncture. Maybe the people didn't know, didn't have as much experience. I don't know. All I know is that there is something about this doctor that very intuitive, and she knows what's wrong with you. So I started speaking to her on my second visit, and I don't even, I came back because my shoulder was fixed, but she had convinced me that I could return to health. And at my age, I'm 58, I thought that I was getting older, I'm just going to feel terrible. And, as you get older, you feel terrible, right? Or you take medicine, one or the other. And she convinced me that with a couple treatments, she could help my circulation. She could help the sweating I was feeling. I had a lot of sweating going on, and hormone problems, and not sleeping well. And she said she could fix it. So the very second time I was here, she did this, put the needles in just like she always does, which didn't hurt at all. And then I went home that night, and I slept really, really well. And my feet, which I've always had problems with my feet, plantar fasciitis, wasn't hurting anymore. And I just felt more energetic. And so I kept coming. I've been coming now for, I think, almost over a month, twice a week. And I am a totally different person. I totally feel just 100% better. I have more energy. I have a better outlook on life. I think I was a little depressed maybe, but I totally feel better. I don't have any pain anywhere. And what's really crazy for me is that I started to lose weight. And so I've lost probably about 12, 13 pounds. And that doesn't make sense because for 30 years I tried to lose weight and I've done everything. I've even gone to liquid diets, 500 calories a day. And my doctors have told me that I'm broken, just I cannot lose weight. And here I am talking about my health and going to see an acupuncturist, not doing a thing different other than the acupuncture, and I lost 12 pounds. So, and I feel better. So for me, there's just no better testimony than just what's happening to me. And it just shows that, particularly I think in the American culture, we need to learn more about Chinese medicine and acupuncture in general. I would definitely, the reason I'm doing this testimonial is to actually recommend to anyone and everyone who has an issue of any kind. Actually, I don't even think you have to have an issue. I think it's just people I think your body just needs a tune-up, whatever you want to call it. I don't know how it works. I just know it does work. And I think I definitely have told lots of people to come here. A couple of my friends have come and had serious improvement. One person has migraines and is getting better. So I think that there's a lot of things that people can do, and I wouldn't hesitate to refer people here and know that you are going to be in good hands when you come, and you will get better.
Could you use a few words to describe the whole experience that you with Dr. Chi?
Dr. Chi is definitely a very special person. Yes, she does acupuncture. She has a gift for acupuncture, and yes, she does understand the body, and she understands how to make you better. And there's something else about Dr. Chi that you can't quite explain, that she has a truly a beautiful presence, that somehow she can talk to you and say things to you that make you think differently about the situation. And one thing she said to me the very first visit was, it was time for me, she told me a Bible story, and it was time for me to come home to myself. And that stuck with me. And I think it is time for all of us to take special care of your own health, and not just your children, or I think mothers particularly tend to care for everyone else and not themselves. So I would definitely highly recommend Dr. Chi. I think she is a godsend.